FM. Wherever you go, take us along. Listen to our live stream on our free Fanatic app. Download it today.
Quiet, people, settle down.
Because it's time.
Time for what?
Showtime.
When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's Monday here on the Daily Blender and your good friend, radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. Got Harris Hicks in the control room, and you guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580. As we broadcast live in the super high-tech and luxurious studios in Scottsdale, Arizona. Week 1 of the NFL is just about done. Well, this new season has us a little bit cramped in our style, because Monday Night Football now is going to begin at 4 p.m. every Monday, which means we only have 1 hour to talk about all of the NFL games that happened over the weekend. 1 hour.
What time is it now?
We barely got stuff done when it was getting to 4:30, but now it's 3:01 and 7 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to do it. So we can't mess around. We can't be getting distracted by things. We can't. Well, there is something we have to see, though. This is one thing.
Okay.
One thing. Okay.
Okay.
So this kid, the toughest kid you're ever going to see.
Okay.
He goes up at here, right? And watch this. The pitcher just drills him, boom, right in the face. You know what he does? He spits out his tooth and he takes his base.
And the umpire picks up the tooth.
The umpire picks it
The
up.
umpire picks it up and says, "Here, coach."
He's like, "Mom, do you want this?" Boom. He's like, "What the? You know what? Tooey, I'm taking my base." That is one future badass right there.
Oh my gosh. Good for him. Wow.
So then there's another one in the major leagues, a big ass badass. I don't know who he is. Right. Don't know where it is. All I know is this guy right here. He takes just watch this.
Okay.
Boom. He fouled the ball into his own face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Oh,
Boom.
I have.
Right into his own face.
I have. Yes, I have seen that before. The guys just go after an inside pitch. See, that's why I didn't like the inside pitch.
That is a New York Met that just took it right to his own face there.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't like the inside
Playing
pitch. That hit him right between the eyeballs and then the nose, the bridge of the nose.
Yeah.
When you get hit in the bridge of the nose, all your senses go quiet. Everything goes quiet.
All I know is
you can't see, you can't breathe, you can't talk. Everything goes quiet.
Yeah, all I know is we don't even have time to talk about that. We don't have time. And Firefighter, I don't know why you're bringing this up. Firefighter says the Stillers are back, baby. I'm like, well, about that. So understand something. Ben Stiller's still alive, but Jerry Stiller passed away.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad.
His wife, Ann Mara, she died like 5 years before he did.
Oh, that's too bad.
I wish the Stillers were back.
Yeah.
But we don't know what you're talking about. So, Firefighter, you're going to have to be more clear about certain things.
Really too bad. Yeah.
So we can't even have the time to talk about ASU. We don't have the time to talk about nothing. We have no time for anything but what happened over the weekend. We have this hour only, and by God, we're going to get it done. We barely got it done when we had an hour and a half. Now we really have to try to get things done. So
here we go.
Let's start it off with the Arizona Cardinals barely beating the Saints. That sentence right there should be what you need to know about the future Cardinals season.
What do you mean barely?
20-13. You barely won that game, Randy.
What?
It was a horrible game.
Was it a W?
Yeah.
Or was it not
against the worst team in the NFL, Randy?
I feel like Spencer Rattler, a guy that came from Arizona, has a chance to bring his team back. But, he got denied at the doorstep, and the Arizona team won. I don't think we need to spend a lot of time here. Cardinals win. Kyler Murray wasn't feeling great. And let's move on to another team. Go ahead. Move on.
No,
can I say my stat?
We got a few more things to talk about. When I say we're in a hurry, I mean we can't get too down and deep.
We're in a hurry. Let's move on.
It was just a predictable Cardinals outing. If you can barely beat the Saints, you're gonna barely beat anybody else.
I got something optimistic for Cardinals fans, and not only did they get the win, which in the National Football League, that's always a good thing, but Will Johnson, folks.
Who?
Against Will Johnson, the Cardinals
Will
corner, the rookie
Johnson.
that they drafted. So Chris Olave,
Yeah.
when he was guarded by Will Johnson,
Yeah,
was
oh, yeah.
targeted just one time. And what
Chris
do you
Olave
say?
is Jeffrey's guy, by the way.
Right. What do you
Well,
say
I got him
about
in fantasy, but he's not my guy.
Ah,
right?
well,
And what do you
seem
say?
to always have him every year. All right.
Yeah. And what do you say about defensive backs? They're always at their best when no one throws to them, right?
Mhm.
Throws towards them.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
one target for Chris Olave and 0 catches when guarded by Will Johnson.
Nicely
And that's
done.
a steal of the draft. So, yeah, there's some questions on the offensive side of the ball, but man, Will Johnson came to play. So Cardinals fans should be happy.
Did
You
did
guys
hear
barely
me?
won a preseason game
Did
here.
you guys
That's what
hear
this
me?
is.
Did you guys hear me say the midget did not feel well? He was on the IR and it was questionable. It was a game time decision. And okay, he felt good enough and he went out there and gave his best. Good for him. Good for Kyler Murray.
Mhm.
And we won. We're on to Carolina.
Well, for the rest of us, it tells us something about what the Cardinals are going to look like the rest of the year. But as far as the Saints go, the Saints are slightly better than we thought they might be, but it's not going to change their outcome at all.
I agree with that.
No.
I think they're a little bit better. Rattler looked okay. Like, I thought the Saints were going to put, like, a goose egg. I had the under in this game.
What?
But you know what? Rattler looked okay. Looked all right.
Yeah.
Made some solid throws. Yeah.
Quiet Cannon says, hey, Jeffrey, Cardinals were favored by 6 points. They won by 7. What's the big deal? I don't care about Vegas. I'm talking about the eye test, what I saw watching that game.
Yep.
And what I saw watching that game was the Saints were just a teeny bit better than what we thought they'd be, and the Cardinals just kind of where they were last year. The only difference I saw was the defensive player that Harris was talking about, plus Marvin Harrison seemed more confident.
Yeah.
Well, that was about
good
it.
point. Yeah.
Marvin Harrison was in the game plan a little more.
Which is something to take a note of for sure. Because I think the Cardinals, they're going to be, I think, around that, mid-tier of the NFL. And if they can get a lot from Marv Harrison and Will Johnson, they're going to be a step above that.
Do I need to play my cards pick once again?
No, it's already over. And by the way, your score prediction was somehow incorrect, but you did get the W. You got the W.
I was close.
There you go, Randy.
Anyway, go ahead.
Berg says week 1 is always a liar.
It is.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
And I'll read your texts when we get to those games on those other teams, Berg. Berg has a lot to say about week 1 of the NFL this week. Cowboy Sparky says, good afternoon, gentlemen. What's up with Sam Levitt? Okay, we're not talking ASU right now. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. That was very disappointing, but almost inspiring. And then now kind of depressing.
Really.
We'll get to that tomorrow.
Very depressing.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you
you
can.
can.
Says Randy, you're correct with Arizona. You'll be just fine. By the way, the Colts were the ones who played the worst team in the NFL. Well, they kind of looked that way, didn't it? But do we have any more notes on the Cardinals before we move on to my Colts?
Not
I see what you're trying
necessarily.
to do.
No, Trey Benson looked pretty good. So that's cool
I see
for
what you're
fantasy
trying
purposes.
to do, Jeffco.
I'm not trying to do anything. But I'll tell you what, I was stunned.
Yeah.
Stunned at 33
to 8.
What the heck happened there? Yeah.
So
And
remember,
wait, can I just point out who the only one on this show that was the only person on this show to pick the Blue Colts? Who was the only guy?
that was you, Randy White.
Thank
That
you.
was you. Now, that said, this leaves me back to the question I keep asking. I think you're going to ask yourself this about almost every one of these matchups. Almost. Is it that the Colts were better, or was it that the Dolphins were just worse, than they were last year?
Right. I feel like I should have seen this coming, Jeffrey.
Well, first, no, I would have never seen this coming. The way things went, we knew that Danny Dimes had a possibility to be a competent enough quarterback. I did not expect a complete curb stomp. I did not expect to see the Dolphins just fall apart. And it did help that we have one of their guys, who used to be Xavier Howard, and he's on the Colts now. And he was just like, all you got to do is take away his first read, and he panics. And that's exactly what happened in that game.
He said that,
for the Miami Dolphins. So, but again, it's like, all right, so what is true? Are the Colts just suddenly like, hey, we got a good quarterback, we can actually win some games? Or the Dolphins just fallen off the cliff? What is the truth here? Because I don't know.
I think, and I was one of these, and I take responsibility for this. A lot of people saw the Colts, and they were like, mid-tier, won 8 games. Daniel Jones is their quarterback. No, they're not starting Anthony Richardson. They're boring. Like, let's just go ahead and like write them off and just move on with our day. The Colts won 6 games, had a winning record last year with Anthony Richardson as the starter, despite completing under 50% of his passes, Jeffrey. So the Colts, what I should have seen is they have a lot of adequate pieces
Yeah, we have some
to be a good
solid
football
pieces,
team.
Yeah.
There's a reason that they started Daniel Jones clearly. It's because they think they can win now. And this was a clinic, like not just on the offense. Tua's QBR this week, a 2.
Gee, many Christmas.
2 QBR, not making
Well,
that up.
Whatever is going on, I don't want to get too
Yeah.
crazy confident just yet because, as Berg says,
Right.
week 1 is always a liar. But
Yeah.
the Colts have just become the first team since 1977 to score on every single possession they had.
7 possessions,
You're kidding.
7 scores, 33-8.
Yeah, it went like this: field goal, touchdown, touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal. Wow, that means
Wow.
that the Dolphins had the ball an awful lot
Yeah.
and didn't get anything done with it. My God.
Yeah.
So again, look at the Dolphins. Are they falling off the cliff bad? Are they mid-turn? I mean, where are they at?
I think something's going on that we don't know. It's got to be in the locker
I-
room and
Well,
stuff.
I think that the league is caught up to the what's the coach?
McDaniel.
McDaniel. There you go.
Close enough.
They've caught up to his offense.
Right, he's
And
gonna get
I
fired.
think that the defense for the Blue Horseshoe
Yeah.
is better than you think. I think that defense is going to carry this team, and I think Daniel Dimes, if you give him the opportunity, will pick the right receiver and will give a great showing. And Jonathan Taylor is still a stud.
Yeah, he definitely is. And Pittman
Yep.
did his part. And how about my new tight end, Warren?
Oh, he's going to be
Beast.
good.
He is looking good.
9
So,
targets, Jeffrey.
I got something to feel good about and be a
you
little
do.
positive about, but I'm not getting ahead of my skis on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, oh,
I'm just
yeah.
going to
Yeah,
sit
and
back
a
and look. 'Cause
wide
guess
open.
what?
Yeah.
We got the Broncos next week, and that is not going to be an easy team right
No,
there.
That's
it's
going to be
not.
a game that's going to tell the Colts who they are.
I mean, they're a
Yeah.
little bit sloppy over the weekend, but they were just playing the Tennessee Titans, so they didn't really have to make too much effort.
Oh, I
But
mean,
that's a
yeah.
game you got to win. You got to win big. I mean, I'm not kidding. That's a game you've got to win and got to
Yeah.
win big.
We'll see. I mean, listen, I'm not getting ahead of myself. But Sir Drives a Lot says Indiana Jones and the Colts are going to contend for the division. Good defense, great back.
Yeah.
You know what?
yeah.
Again, I'm going to be reserved on this probably till about game 4. And if things are looking good, then you might see a different I don't know, attitude from me.
It's a
about
wide
my
open
Colts.
division, Jeffrey. Wide open division.
Oh, Donnie's on the text line. I'm sorry, Donnie. We don't have time to talk about your team. Moving on. Let's talk about the Broncos.
Oh gosh.
Well, you knew this was going to happen. Cam Ward was not looking to really be the solution for the Tennessee Titans. 20-12. It was more about the fact that the Broncos were a little bit loose, a little bit sloppy, and the Tennessee Titans just
Yeah.
continue to be bad.
No. And yeah, a lot of people look at this score and they're like, "Oh, 1 possession game."
Mhm.
To those that didn't watch it, this might have been close. No.
Garbage time.
No. First downs,
Yeah.
Denver 20, Titans 7. Total yards, Titans 133, Broncos 317.
Yeah.
The Titans averaged 2.4 yards per play.
Anybody that
2.4.
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
Bo Nix didn't really play lights out or
He
anything.
didn't need
but
to. Yeah, he
yeah.
didn't need to. Cam Ward had a 7
cruised.
QBR, which actually triples Tua's. But
well, he did have 2 interceptions and a
he-
fumble, so your defense tried.
right. I mean, the fact that Denver basically said, "Here you go, Titans. We're going to give you this game on a silver platter. We're going to throw you 2 picks and we're going to fumble the ball. And you guys have the
Well,
opportunity to win it."
I
And the Titans still aren't good enough to win it just yet. They're just
Isn't
too
that
young.
what a good team should do, though? When they have the opportunity to pick off the ball, they pick off the ball. And by the way, anybody watching this game knew
Yeah.
that Titans were not in it. Even though the score reflects something else.
Mhm.
If you were to watch this game again,
Yeah.
on one of the late night NFL network, ESPN
Why would
NFL
you do that to
networks,
yourself?
you would
I
see
asked
You
that
hate
question.
your eyeballs.
I ask that
Uh,
question every Sunday, Jeffrey.
Tennessee was not in this game any way, shape, or form.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, kid. Not your
It's
year.
going to be a long season.
Yeah,
there were a
it
lot
is.
of drops too. Cam Ward
Oh,
didn't look
yeah.
as bad as the stat line says.
He didn't look bad. He made some good throws.
Yep.
And he looked strong. And even though he was defeated in this game, I expect
Mhm.
Cam Ward to have a good season.
Yeah.
Well, let's move back now. We've done our teams.
Hmm.
Let's talk about all these games in the order that they happen. So that means we got to rewind all the way back to Friday
Let's do it.
when the Chargers and the Chiefs had a little game in Brazil. And boy, that was a good game. There were a lot of damn good games over this
For
weekend.
real.
weren't there?
yeah.
Great
Yeah.
weekend of football.
Not yours, Harris, but there were a lot of
Not
damn
mine.
good
Yeah,
games this
Oh,
weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how about Justin Herbert? Boy, I'll tell you what. Remember what I said about the Chiefs and what I said about the Lions? Until they give me a reason to believe they're falling off or they're not as good, you still got to go with them, right?
Yeah.
Not anymore. I'm no longer going to be sort of like, that's the Chiefs. Click. Nope.
Mm-mm.
And Justin Herbert came out different. Now, here's what it is. Do you know what it is? Spags got out coached by Jim Jerkface Harbaugh.
Well said.
They expected the run. He came at them with the pass with a vengeance. I
Mhm.
don't know what's happened to Justin Herbert. It's just maybe he's been allowed.
Yeah.
Maybe he's been given the keys. But I think this was part of the design
Yeah.
to make them think you were going to be running Jim Harbaugh style, and you didn't. They passed quite a bit and had a lot of success with it. And then when they went back to the running game, they had even more success with it because now they weren't only looking for the run. They had to do a different kind of defense against the Chargers. And Spags and Andy Reid, they got out coached, man.
Yeah, they did get out coached. And the Chargers were 11-6 last year, but they won games a certain way. Defense and the run game was like just good enough.
Mhm.
And this team has a lot of pop that they didn't have last year. Quentin Johnston looks like a new player. Like those receivers were winning at the line of scrimmage against those corners every single time, and Herbert was hitting them. So the Chargers, last year they lacked one thing, and that was receivers that could constantly win at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like they have that this year, and that makes them such an intriguing football team.
Yeah, and whatever the deal is with the Chiefs, I mean,
Yeah.
Travis Kelce's stat line is misleading because that was
Mhm.
one breakaway run in for a touchdown.
Right.
And great, for him, but he wasn't a target that often.
No.
So that's not even on him. But whatever is going on with the Chiefs, we'll have to take a closer look at another time. But yeah, and then Harrison Butthead, their kicker, he missed his kicks.
Yeah.
Did you say Harrison Butthead?
Yeah, Bucker. Didn't I say that? I think I said
I
that.
thought you said Butthead.
No, I don't.
Oh, Jackwad says, shouldn't you rewind back to the first game of the week? The epic Thursday night game? No, because we already talked about it last Friday.
Oh, yeah.
We're just talking about stuff we ain't talked about yet, Jackwad.
Yeah.
You're slowing me down.
Come on, Jackwad. Stay up with the show.
So anyway, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, they're like, yeah, we came out flat, and the Chargers had more energy. You want to give the excuse that it was an international game? I would buy that more in the middle of the season. I'm having a hard time buying it at the first game of the season.
Yeah, and Kansas City, here's what I think. I think Xavier Worthy was a huge part of that Chiefs game plan.
Dude,
He got taken out.
Is that Travis Kelce's fault that he got dislocated shoulder
Yeah,
in that route? Was that I mean, Travis was kind of pushed into the guy.
he got reefed. I mean,
But-
it was like, and Travis Kelce's maybe like, hey, this guy's taking my targets.
Oh no.
I'm kidding. It wasn't like that, but I think he was a huge part of that game plan, and they just missed. It was a lot of underneath for Kansas City, a lot of dink and dunk,
Now, Rashi Rice sitting on my bench seems pretty damn smart for fantasy football later, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One more game. Let's talk about one more game. Basically, Young Hoku probably needs to change his address.
Yep.
That was sad. Golly. And you could see the passion when he came to the sideline and threw his helmet down like that. He took it off. He thought about it for a second and then, bam, threw it on the ground. You knew he was really passionate about that. It's the first game of the season,
What
man.
is the world coming to when you can't trust a young ho? I just don't know what is going on.
Right? Yeah.
I mean,
But so the Buccaneers won the game 23-20. The Falcons, they were really trying, but so much for that. I mean, hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. But not really a whole lot to talk about on that game. Michael Penis Jr.
No, that's Penix. Yeah,
that's what I said. I just said it fast.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to plant my flag here, and this is going to be a pretty bold prediction.
All right.
I think
Here
Atlanta.
We go. Bold, ladies and gentlemen, bold prediction by Triple H.
I think Atlanta wins the NFC South.
Oh my!
I think there's no way they can continue to lose games like that.
Oh my!
They outgained Tampa Bay by 100 yards.
Oh,
Penix
new
looked
kicker.
great, right? But Penix
Maybe they can get
great.
Prater after
23 to
God.
they might.
Oh my God!
23 to 16 in first downs too. I think Penix looks great, and
I
he has
thought
good
you were-
running backs, good receivers,
Oh,
and an offensive
no.
line to keep them protected.
I thought
Defense
you were
looked
gonna,
good.
Oh my God! I thought you were going to bring something good.
Think about this: like Tampa Bay's a really complete football team. Like defensively, receivers, backs, they
Yeah,
have all of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Think about what it took for Atlanta to lose this game. Like, just think about that,
Dirty Bird says Baker flopped so hard to get that rough in the passer call, though.
right?
Flop.
Listen, man,
Dude.
you do
Yeah.
what you got to do. We got to
Did
take
you?
a break, and we got to pick up the pace because we are running out of time. Monday Night Football starts at 4 p.m., and now we only have 39 minutes or so to finish up talking about Week 1 in the NFL. It's Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Huh? What? The Daily Blender is on social media. Follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Search 1580 The Fanatic or link to us at 1580thefanatic.com.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came back to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Arizona businesses need more skilled workers, and our students are the solution. At the Pima Joint Technical Education District, we build the talent Arizona businesses rely on. With cutting-edge programs in health and technology and hands-on career training, our 30,000 students will graduate ready for high-demand careers. JTED builds the future of Arizona's workforce. Learn how our students will bring excellence to your business at pimajted.org. This message is sponsored by Potoff Private Philanthropy.
Whoa, what was that?
I call that my opening drive. You like it?
Oh, man, you didn't used to do that. Talk about drive for show.
Well, I got a few tips.
You got more than tips. You got skills.
If you're a golfer, then you know that every year the golf manufacturers release new innovations in golf equipment for longer, more accurate drives, fairway woods, hybrids, and irons, not to mention the latest technology in putters. It costs a small fortune to keep your golf game equipped with the latest golf technology. In many cases, golf equipment manufactured just a couple years ago can be an affordable and upgrade option for your golf game. Tee It Up Again golf shops in the city of Maricopa and Casa Grande have a wide variety of some new and mostly gently used golf equipment at a fraction of the cost of new. Regripping also available while you wait in most cases. Trade-ins available at both locations. Information and location information at teeitupagain.com. That's teeitupagain.com. Locations in Maricopa and Casa Grande.
Water is Arizona's most valuable resource. And for over a century, Phoenix has led the way in providing reliable water services. Wherever you call home in Arizona, we all share the responsibility to conserve for tomorrow. Watch your water use, especially outdoors. Consider desert-friendly landscaping and water-saving appliances. Together, small changes can make a big difference. Learn more at phoenix.gov/water and help secure Arizona's water future. This message is sponsored by the City of Phoenix Water Services Department.
The Weekend Warriors, taking sports talk radio to a new dimension. Listen to Ralph, Neil, Phil, and guests break down the news.
Isn't that what everybody wants?
The games.
If you like the NFL, this is your shot.
The matchups.
This will be the last year I will ever see one 3,000 strikeout player, much less two facing each other.
The Weekend Warriors.
We are known to chant as well.
Weekends on 1580 The Fanatic.
The Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic, trying to talk about all the NFL games that happened over the weekend before we hit Monday Night Football, Monday afternoon football, with the way them starting so damn early. 4 p.m.,
right.
at least the broadcast. I don't know when the game actually starts. 4:15, 4:30, I don't know. 888-368-1580. Lost Toby says, Taylor Swift was talking about how she was excited when they drafted Xavier Worthy, so
Wait,
of course Travis had to take him out.
wait,
Ooh, you're right.
Uh-huh.
wait.
What? Wait, what?
Are we going to pay attention to what she says?
Well, no. The point is that Xavier Worthy got his shoulder dislocated by Travis Kelce doing a cross route, and bam! People are saying, "Oops, what an accident!" Maybe
in quotation marks.
Maybe Travis Kelce got a little jelly. I don't know.
So he was
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Baker's Cocky Hen says, I predict the Green Dinglings in Atlanta on the field before the year's over. Already got Penix and a Young Hope. There was one on the field. What game was that? I saw the clip of a ref picking one up and throwing it off the field, but I forgot which game was that.
Too. Yeah, I saw it on social media. Get back.
Diamondback dude, we're going to talk about ASU tomorrow. I know. Okay, listen, we got to get back into reading, off of this stack and not the text line. So you guys know how it goes on Mondays. We got to steam through.
Yep.
So kicking seemed to be an issue for more than just the Falcons. The Browns missed a couple of kicks, and that kept the Bengals in it to win it 17-16.
Yeah.
I mean, look what happened with the Bills. If they'd have made a couple of extra kicks or something here and there, it wouldn't have been so stressful. But back to the Browns and the Bengals. I can't say his name. How do you say his name? Schmidt?
Schmidt.
It's SZMYT.
I think it's Schmidt.
Let's call him Zit. Andre Zit missed an extra point in the third quarter, and then a 36-yard field goal in the fourth quarter, and if that kept the Browns from winning the game, basically that was the end of that.
Yeah. Well,
so
do you expect the Browns to do anything big this year?
No.
They always look good. It's so weird. They always look good against the Bengals.
But the Bengals don't look that great themselves. What's wrong with the Bengals, Harris?
They've done this. Joe Burrow has a losing record against the Browns in his career. They've done this so many times. It doesn't make sense. I can't really define it. He just really struggles against the Browns. Stefanski just has Cincinnati's number.
Talking about numbers. Hey, at least the Colts didn't lose the first game of the season like they did for 13 years. So that was kind of nice.
13 years.
That's how long it's been since we won the first game of a season.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
But hey, we've been to the Super Bowl and won one.
Yeah,
raise your hand
true.
if you can say the same. Oh. All right. Next game. Travis Etienne. Had a hell of a game there. The Jaguars just completely destroyed the Panthers 26-10. Maybe they are still the worst team in the NFL.
Carolina, it's very possible. I don't trust the pieces around Bryce Young. I think Jacksonville's much improved. 3-10 in one-score games last year. So you look at their record and say, they were 5-12 last year, but they were competitive in nearly all of those games. I think Jacksonville's much improved, and Carolina is still in that bottom tier.
So do we believe Dave Canales in saying that this is a different team and everybody better watch out?
No.
We sure haven't seen it.
All right.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But Travis Etienne, though, if you picked him up in fantasy, you're kind of happy. 143 yards, and you got 13 yards in the air, but still nice outing for Travis Etienne.
Mm-hmm.
The other Travis played 44 offensive snaps, and I don't know how his numbers were.
Travis Hunter?
Yeah, Travis Hunter. What was his stat line? It was sort of non-existent, right?
It was okay for a rookie. He didn't do a lot. He played He played a little offense. He got a couple of receptions. Nothing big, no touchdowns, but he
6
played a little
receptions,
defense.
33 yards.
Yeah, and he played a little defense too.
He was used underneath a lot of short passes. Yeah.
Heisman. There you go.
Right.
All right.
He'll get better.
Next game, Pete Gumshoe and Carroll and the Raiders.
How about the Raiders?
Came out winning. Geno Smith did pretty good, but I thought the Patriots would win this. I was really disappointed in their outing, but Geno Smith, 24 of 34, 362 yards. He had a 36-yard bomb to Dante Thornton in the fourth quarter, and that was the game, baby.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers,
103
yards on 5 passes. That's pretty damn nice.
But he went to the blue tent.
Yeah, with a knee injury.
I'm worried about that.
Keep an eye on that, fantasy football players.
Huge for the Raiders, man. I think that will judge if the Raiders are a playoff contending team or like bottom of the league. That Bowers injury.
Yeah. And then rookie Ashton Genty got a touchdown, but then he only had 38 yards on 19 carries. I'm not sure why he struggled so much. Was that O-line or was that rookie Ashton Genty?
I think it was a little bit of both. It always is. I think Genty will get better. The Raiders, as long as Bowers stays healthy, are a team to be reckoned with. They're not an easy out. I think they check some boxes. And Geno, 362 yards.
That set the Raiders record for passing yards in a first game with the team.
What the heck? This run game was not doing it. Geno basically said, all right, I'm going to put y'all on my back and I'm going to win this thing. And he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was a group effort, though. The Raiders got some pieces now, don't they?
Defensively, they look really good.
Oh, yeah.
They look much better.
Yeah.
The Steelers beat the Jets, and man, after all the cash that the Steelers doled out, they got their money's worth.
Yeah.
And it all came down to a Chris Boswell field goal at the end. But that was actually not a bad game. But
great game.
Aaron Rodgers was a very happy man. He admitted it later. He said, I was very happy to beat everybody associated with the Jets.
Yeah.
And he has now tied the record with 28th 4-touchdown, 0-pick game.
First off.
No, hold on. Guess who he's tied with?
Brett Favre.
Tom Brady.
That's not a surprise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers now have it. Peyton Manning, he's also tied with Peyton Manning for 35 games with 4 or more touchdown passes.
Oh.
Of course, Peyton Manning liked to throw interceptions, so that's a different conversation.
I will say Ron looked pretty good, but he did not complete a pass for a touchdown inside the pocket. He had 4 touchdown passes. All 4 of them were outside the pocket.
Interesting. Wow. So
the Jets, they had an interesting start. They say their first half of Sunday's game was their first without a punt since 1991.
No
Listen,
way.
I believe in that quarterback for the Jets.
Fields,
I believe in him.
What's his name?
I can't think of it. He's Ohio State. No,
Dwayne Haskins?
No, I can't think of
Troy
his
Smith?
name. No.
I'm not kidding. I can't remember his name.
Justin
Who's the quarterback
Fields.
for the Jets?
Justin.
Who?
Justin
Fields.
Justin Fields. That's
Justin
right.
Fields.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Justin Fields.
Yeah. I believe in both of these teams. Like, if it weren't for the Bills-Ravens game, which talk later on, this would have been the game of the day. Like, this was a heck of a game.
Well, remember Jeffrey O'Brien's rules of relativity in the NFL. When 2 bad teams meet, it looks like an amazing game, doesn't it?
I don't.
We need to see the Jets and the Steelers in the next game to see what they really are. And Firefighter saying Steelers are back. No, not. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's see what happens when they play a good team.
Yeah.
The verdict's still out on the Jets for me, even though there's a lot to like. But with the Steelers, man, they won games last year because defensively they were, top 10 near top 5 of the league. And that defense is only better with the offseason additions that they made. Aaron Rodgers just threw for 4 touchdowns against a defense with a lot of talent.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of talent on that Jets defense.
Aaron Rodgers is just a system quarterback.
So is Drew Brees.
Moving on, the Commandos ruined Russell Wilson, man, with all that Fox show interview and everybody making a big deal. Russell Wilson, well, are you sure that wasn't the Broncos? Okay. He got shut down.
Right.
And
it was
the
bad.
Commanders they just owned the entire game 21-6.
Commandos to the NFC Championship game. At this
I
point.
don't know about that.
I think they are. Yeah.
We'll see.
What a horrible weekend to be a New York sports football fan.
Oh yeah.
Like not like Daniel Jones goes to the Colts and looks like Peyton Manning.
Oh yeah.
You have Aaron Rodgers, who was just with the Jets, throw for 4 touchdowns on you and beat
said
you.
And said in the post-game interview, I'm glad I did as good as I did against the Jets and everybody associated with the Jets.
What a horrible weekend to be a New York football fan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. Let's move on to a horrible weekend for at least somebody in the NFC North. The Seahawks. Oh, no. Oh, Ralph.
Ralph. Poor Ralph.
So the 49ers, they eked out a win over the Seahawks. And I think we're looking at a similar situation where the 49ers, they're not looking that great.
No.
And the Seahawks ain't looking so great either.
No. I think defensively, Seattle's improved. Ralph did talk a big game there, but listen to this. Outside of Jackson Smith and Jigba, the Seahawks as a team had 26 receiving yards. 26 outside of him.
I think the Seattle Seahawks are the better team, and I think this is game one. I think as we see the season progress, they'll be good. Hopefully not against the Cardinals.
Plenty of room for improvement for both. And
when's the last time the Cardinals beat the Seahawks? Wasn't it like 1995 or something?
It's been a minute. I don't know if it's been that long.
Harris.
Grand Mariner says, damn you 49ers. I hate losing to the Niners. They're so obnoxious. Most obnoxious fans.
Yeah.
Well, some Seahawk fans can be kind of obnoxious too.
They can, for sure. 12th man for a reason.
So Jake Moody is in the Moody doghouse for sure after missing that 27-yard field goal. But once again, both teams did not look great in that game. There were many, many good games to watch. I don't know if the Packers and Lions was a good game because, first off, it was fun to see Micah Parsons getting after it. He got a sack. He was out there. He was a part of the game for sure.
Yeah.
But Jordan Love, he looked right. And boy, did the Lions look wrong. Man, they were
Lions did.
Diane Campbell says all the problems that they had, so correctable. Really? You mean you're going to get your old coordinators back? Is that how correctable it is? Then correct it.
I think they are correctable, but the bottom line is Lions didn't look ready at all, and it showed.
So, all right. So what do we think about these Packers, Harris?
Yeah, this receiving core is intriguing because I looked at it and said, who's going to be the alpha? But I think 10 guys had a catch on that receiving core. It might have been more than that. And so I have a lot of dudes.
He don't care who he's throwing to. Jordan Love's like, just get open.
Just get open. Yeah, and they did that. In Detroit,
just
clearly.
Catch the ball.
Yeah, they missed Ben Johnson. They missed Aaron Glenn. Like that was fairly obvious. So with the verdict still out in Detroit, I think Green Bay is pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
If I'm a Detroit fan, I'm nervous.
We'll find out a lot from tonight about what this division is going to look like. But as of now, Green Bay seems like the favorite. But Minnesota and Chicago with an asterisk.
Back to the NFC North, Rams. They beat the Texans 14-9 with a late fumble recovery. That was the difference in that game. But then I hear you looking again, two teams. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Rams are not looking very strong. I thought they were going to be a better team this year, so I don't even know what to make of the NFC North right now.
Yeah, I thought there was really only one way the Rams could have won this game, with Stafford being injured and everything that happened in training camp but Stafford looked okay. And as well, look, they won the game and their defense put up a clinic. That D-line is improved.
How about Puka Nacua going in, getting some stitches,
not good,
covering it up, coming back out and make another reception. I love that.
Tough enough, but he's going to be out for, I think, a bit. I think the word on him has come back that he might be out for a bit.
Right.
We got to check up on him here in the next couple of days.
We'll see. Yeah.
And, of course, somebody get the microphone away from C.J. Stroud. Just get it away from him. He's like, when you come out lollygagging, you lose in the NFL. You're no longer allowed to speak. That's all I got to say. What is wrong with you? C.J. Stroud using a word like lollygagging.
Lollygagging.
Yeah, there's kids listening.
There was some lollygagging.
Yeah.
And that from the Texans. They came out rusty.
So, the Texans were rusty, and the Rams didn't look much better. But Matthew Stafford did get the stats up to join the 60,000-yard club. So, only 10 guys have ever thrown that many yards in the NFL, and now he is one of them.
He's going to be an intriguing Hall of Fame case. I won't spend too much time on that, but he will be. Yeah, he's going to be in there.
He'll be there. Yeah.
We're down to one more game.
Oh,
best for last, and it really was the best game of the week.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I told you it would be.
Bills Ravens.
We'll talk about that when we come back. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
The Daily Blender is streamed live on YouTube. Search 1580 The Fanatic to watch.
Westwood One presents Today in Women's Sports. Aryna Sabalenka is on top of the tennis world once again. The 27-year-old from Belarus just defended her U.S. Open title with a straight sets win over Amanda Anisimova on Saturday in front of a sold-out crowd at Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York. With the victory, Sabalenka becomes the first woman to claim back-to-back U.S. Open championships since Serena Williams won 3 in a row from 2012 to 2014. The 24-year-old Anisimova had an amazing season, reaching 2 consecutive major finals. Even in defeat, she will rise to a career-high ranking of number 4, the second highest-ranked American behind Coco Gauff. They are all chasing Sabalenka, who has now raised her 4th major trophy.
It means a lot, to defend this title and to bring such a great tennis on court and to bring the fight and be able to handle my emotions the way I did in this final. It means a lot, and I'm super proud right now of myself.
With Today in Women's Sports, I'm Erica Herskowitz on Westwood One.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot.
Mom, can I get a tarantula? No.
Coffee?
No.
So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation.
Can I use the free phone? Yes.
See? Doesn't it feel good to say yes to more?
Absolutely. Face tattoo? Absolutely not.
Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first.
Hold it.
Like to check the assembly instructions first.
Hold it.
Before building the bookcase.
And done. Whew. You can let go.
Yeah, checking first is smart.
Ugh.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Potential savings vary. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Arizona's future depends on a skilled workforce, and that's why students don't just learn at Pima JTED, they do. From healthcare to technology and construction to design, the JTED classroom model gets high school students ready for college, a career, or both, teaching them the skills Arizona employers need right now. Discover how Pima JTED students can support your business. Learn more at PimaJTED.org. That's PimaJTED.org. This message is sponsored by Potoff Private Philanthropy.
80% of youth in Arizona don't drink, smoke, or use drugs. Want to know the reason why? It's you. Kids say not disappointing their parents is one of the main reasons they choose not to drink or use drugs. Visit TalkNowAZ.com because while you might worry you aren't getting through, you are. Keep it up and stay up to date about the latest Arizona drug trends at TalkNowAZ.com. Sponsored by Substance Awareness Coalition Leaders of Arizona.
To all my friends in Arizona, you don't need Gary Kaltbaum to tell you that your power costs are going up astronomically year after year. Last year, APS had a huge rate increase, which impacted so many families. This year, it's SRP's turn. There is a good chance that the federal solar tax credit, your hard-earned federal tax dollars that you will receive and that pays 30% of your solar system, may be going away at the end of December. But I'm here to tell you about the Solar Sandy solution. Don't regret not going solar now. The Solar Sandy solution strives to achieve zero power bills, or very close to zero. And for over 10 years, my friend Solar Sandy has been helping Arizona families and getting them the federal and state tax credit that helps pay for it. When those bills go up, there's nobody helping you pay your increased power bills. So go to AskSolarSandy.com. That's AskSolarSandy.com and fill out her kilowatt worksheet today. That's AskSolarSandy.com.
Hello, I'm Shannon Estes, president of CMI Gold and Silver.
And I'm her husband, Johnny Estes, VP of CMI Gold and Silver.
My father, Bill Haynes, founded CMI Gold and Silver in Phoenix in 1973. We are the oldest precious metals bullion dealer in the U.S. As a family-operated business, we educate first, giving our clients the power to make informed buying and selling decisions.
We offer low prices because Bill instilled in us the desire to get the most bullion into the hands of the American people for the fewest paper dollars. Visit our website for an abundance of information at cmigs.com.
Although we may be new to you, my father was one of the pioneers of the bullion precious metals industry in the U.S. He began selling only 100-ounce silver bars in the early 1970s until Americans' right to own gold was restored in 1974.
Visit our website, cmigs.com, and get to know us or call and chat with one of our non-commissioned brokers at 602-234-2300. That's 602-234-2300, or visit cmigs.com.
The most important event in sports could happen at any time. Like right now. Or right now. Or even now. Don't miss history. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or at 1580thefanatic.com.
Nick Brenner here on 1580 The Fanatic. And all right, we're down to one more game. Talking about last night's game, Josh Allen. And I don't know, man. I'm not ready to say MVP. I mean, Lamar Jackson looked really damn good too. It was it was not on his shoulders. It seems like neither the Bills or the Ravens remembered defense. You know what I'm saying? There was just a whole lot of offense coming from both sides. If you lose 41-40, all you can kind of do is one of these if you're Lamar Jackson. That's why Lamar Jackson didn't look too upset about the whole thing. He was just kind of like laughing at the absurdity of it.
Yeah.
And it was going to be the Bills' game if they had stopped trying to go for two. If they'd kicked all those extra points that they tried for two on, it wouldn't have been stressful at the end.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
But it did make for an exciting game, didn't it? That was a great game.
Heck of a game. Yeah.
First time ever. The Baltimore Ravens lost when they were up by when they scored 40 points or more.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of reminded me of, remember that Monday night game, like 2018 Chiefs Rams, where you're like, one of these teams, like, can both of these teams win? You know, like both of these teams.
I've never thought that in my entire life.
No,
like both of these.
You cupcake, you little snowflake,
Frosty.
Well, I digress. It was a really,
Joe
really
Biden's
good game.
wife. I just wish both teams could win.
Oh gosh, that's a diss. That's a diss.
Yeah, come on, man.
Well, I thought it was a really good game and it was intriguing. And hey, Buffalo, first half was really conservative. I think like 60% of Josh Allen's throws were like behind the line of scrimmage in the first half or something like that, or 40. Is really dink and dunk. In second half, they really started to trust those receivers a little bit more. And that is when they really put their foot on the gas.
Josh Allen had 251 passing yards in the fourth quarter. So you are not wrong.
Yeah. And
they needed every single one of them.
And Keon Coleman, 8 for 112 and a touchdown. That's going to be huge for them because they need that alpha in that receiving room. They need that guy. They've lacked it since Diggs left. Yeah.
So what are we looking at? We're looking at two great offenses and two defenses that need a lot of work.
You know, I thought Buffalo and how they struggled on third down last year, I could expect this. Baltimore, with how loaded that secondary is, and Hamilton and getting Jair Alexander and Stokes from Georgia too, like I expected more from the secondary, but they got toasted in that fourth quarter.
Yes, they did, but they were also, I think they were drawn in by the run game by Josh Allen.
Good point.
I think that Josh kept running the ball. They had to come in. They had to defend against that, which opened them up deep. And I think Buffalo took advantage of that.
Can we not talk about the running game? Randy's going to beat me in fantasy football this week because Derrick Henry has 38.2 points in fantasy football, 18 carries, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then what's his other touchdown? Was there a receiving one too?
Still tonight. They're still tonight.
He had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Well, tonight, so Randy is up on me, 127-114. I had this thing won until Derrick Henry. But I got DeAndre Swift tonight, and he's got Odunze tonight. I don't think I'm going to win this, Randy. Congratulations, man.
Well, congratulations to you, because I think you're going to win.
Well, that would be a miracle.
You underestimate yourself, Randy.
We'll see.
So Derrick Henry just everything about this game was entertaining and fun. And it wasn't gee, I wish they could both win. But I just was, I was rooting for the Bills because I picked the Bills. Did you guys pick the Bills?
I think I did. Yeah.
I bet on Baltimore. I was
Oopsie.
bummed. I know. I was bummed, man.
But you know what?
5-time.
Looked like a damn good bet around the third quarter, didn't
I know. I was like, looking good. And then, I mean, it's okay. That Cardinals Saints under was my biggest bet of the weekend. So that,
I have a
I made
special
up for it.
message just for Josh Allen.
All right.
Hey, Josh. Hey, listen, congratulations on the win. But don't ever go for a 2-point conversion again. Don't. Just don't.
Well, you know why they
You're
did
bad
it?
at it.
It's because of Tyler Bass. He was
No,
on
no,
IR.
it wasn't. No, it's not romantic, Randy.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I was just trying to give gentle advice and.
I thought it was
correction.
romantic. Yeah.
No.
No. All right.
If I were going to be romantic towards anyone in the NFL, it would not be him.
Okay.
Doris
All right.
Burke's not in
Who
the NFL.
would it be?
So.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
She could have been. Anyway, back to this game. Boy, it was just so much fun. And looking.
So
do they play again? They play again, right?
Probably in the
maybe
playoffs.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They don't play.
Oh,
They
I
won't play
can't
until
wait.
then.
So last night, somebody was. It looked like the kid was patting helmets. It to me.
So
it looked like the
no,
kid was patting helmets.
that wasn't
and he-
patting helmets.
Okay, well, he got
He
pushed. He got
it wasn't
pushed.
a hey, how you doing? Like a high five. He pushed. Here's
yeah.
what Randy's talking about. There was a
okay.
fan. It was
All right,
some
all right.
teenager or some kid.
Yeah,
and
kid.
So
Yeah, it looked
first,
like a
DeAndre
kid.
Hopkins is walking by
Yeah.
after the third quarter touchdown.
Yeah.
and then here comes Lamar Jackson right behind him. So Lamar Jackson sees DeAndre Hopkins kind of go get hit in the head, and he's like, "Oh, what the hell?"
Yeah.
And then the kid popped him in the head, so he turned around and gave him a good push back.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
You know what I said right there last night watching the game? I said, I missed the day we could smack somebody else's kid. Because I feel like Lamar Jackson might get in trouble for this. He should
Yeah.
not get in trouble for that. Person puts their hands on you, you're allowed to push back.
Yeah,
and
I think
by the
so.
way,
Yeah.
what the hell? You know, what are you doing? It wasn't a pat on the head. That was, I mean, that was
He
assault.
kind of pushed him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had a helmet on, so everybody's fine. But still,
Yeah.
no, that kid needs a beating. But since you can't beat other people's kids, he was ejected and then probably will end up being banned from the
Was
stadium
he
for that.
ejected? I
Yes,
didn't know
they
that.
they sent him away.
Oh, good for them. Yeah.
And whoever his dad is, if he's not of age, his dad should get a smacking too. But if the kid is of
Absolutely.
age,
Yeah.
well, then, you know, maybe press charges. I don't know. Oh, by the way, guess what? The spitter,
What?
who was it? Carter?
Jalen Carter.
Carter. Jalen Carter.
No punishment. The league has come back and said no suspension.
What?
I guess he technically already served a suspension.
What?
You know, because he
Yeah,
because he
for a
missed
one
the
game.
game. Right.
Right.
He
Oh,
technically
my.
already did. Did Dak get punished?
No,
I think he should
Oh
have.
my
No, they
gosh.
said that what he was doing what Dak didn't constitute any kind of thing. Like he was actually trying to spit on the guy. He just spit and kind of like was kind of give him the eye. And the other guy coming over and then spitting on him, he lost the entire game. And they're like,
And
all right,
he-
well, the flag went and he was tossed, and that's good enough for us. So no, I agree with the NFL on
Wow.
I think Dak should have been suspended.
this. No.
I thought it was
Wow.
disrespectful.
Disrespect. You
believe
can't you can't suspend for disrespect. There has to be actionable action. And
I guess you're right there.
losing Carter for the game, I think, was
Yeah.
enough. So
Yeah, you
now
make a point.
we have like very little time.
Yep.
I don't think I think there's a commercial break coming up, isn't there?
Yes.
So
In a
I'm going
little
to
bit.
rattle off a bunch of these texts real fast,
Yep.
and we're not going to get to all of them.
Yep.
8
Here we
Mile
go.
Mofo says he's banned for life in NFL games in the league.
Who?
They took a closer look at the video then and saw this
Oh,
kid was assaulting
Okay.
people.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Lost Toby says Randy's winning tonight. Lock confirmed. I think
Thank
you're right.
you. Thank
Beer
you.
Bob says I also saw the Ravens at a 99.1% chance of winning that game yesterday.
Yep.
What a crazy game.
Yeah.
Dirty
Yeah.
Bird says Harris is from the generation of participation trophies. He shines his every week.
I can bring mine to work.
Fish Tank, who is a Miami Dolphins fan, says, Jeffrey, I was prepared to lose. I was not prepared to be absolutely smoked. And a question of the Dolphins might be a bottom 5 team this year. The offense was supposed to be the bright spot, but holy hell, that was awful. Congrats to you.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
should've
I don't
been.
even know what to make of it yet. We'll see if it's
Yeah.
real next week.
Yeah.
Swazman says, hey, Jeffrey, my latest art project. He did a thing. I can't really put it up on the screen right now, but that does look cool. Well, maybe we'll take a look at that tomorrow, man. Moist One says, NFC West. All Tariq Woolen had to do was come to the ball. Instead, he jumped straight up like hitting the Y button in Madden and let a third string tight end jump in front of him and make the game-winning play.
Yeah.
I know earlier I said NFC North. I meant NFC West. Thank you.
Yeah. By the
Thank
way,
you, Town Destroyer, also.
Yeah, little side note, Kittle is out for multiple weeks because of his hamstring. And
because of the hammy.
Purdy's uncertain for
Hammy.
week 2. So the
Yeah.
injuries are already starting for the 49ers.
I had
There
the
goes your
chance.
trade bait.
Yep.
I had the
Oh.
chance to pick him, and I didn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Harris
did.
picked the hell out of
because
him.
I
and
picked
Travis
him.
Kelce.
5 times.
Stone Beaver says, my Colts look good. Anthony Richardson, who? Okay, Stone Beaver, there's not your Colts. They're my Colts. And
He's a Colts fan?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
we're moving on with Danny Dimes, I guess. LA Kid says, your mom's a system quarterback, Trebek. Thank you, LA Kid.
Very nice.
Wise Guy says, hey, where's Ralph? I wanted to see if he needs some help taking out Brock Purdy or maybe Christian McCaffrey the next time the Seahawks play. I got friends, you know.
Was it him that took out Kittle and Purdy? Could have been.
We're not talking about this out loud.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it's a good point. Good point.
This line might be recorded, Harris.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep.
Chief Skull says, Jeffrey, do you have new love for Danny Dimes? I wouldn't say love, but I mean, we've seen him be competent before. It's just the rest of the team around him, I think, elevated. So I think Harris was right in what he said at the beginning of the hour. It's not just that Danny Dimes walked in and like, look at me, I'm amazing. It's the entire team with Danny Dimes suddenly
Yep.
became
Oh, yeah.
amazing. Quiet
Right.
Cannon says Daniel Jones built to play with the score in his favor. Not a great passer, but he's got good legs and he is a load.
I don't know that
I
he's
don't know
not
what
a
that
good
means.
passer.
A
It
load?
seems like his balls.
Excuse me?
It seems like his passes. Is that better? Are right on
nice
time.
deflection. They'll
Right
they'll
on
totally
target.
buy it, Randy.
NFL Blitzer says, God bless Derrick Henry. Lost Toby says,
Uh-huh.
someone tell Triple H the only team that actually plays in New York is Buffalo. So a lot of Jersey, you know.
Oh,
That's true. That's
Wow.
technically true. Yeah.
We're now totally out of time. Kenny says, hey, how about them Bills? How about them Bills?
How
All right,
about them
guys.
Bills?
How about Monday Night Football? It is coming up next. We'll be back in your radio tomorrow at 3 to talk in more depth about everything else. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Bye-bye.
The kids' homework?